Greetings, Nova Nation. This is Eric Watkins, publisher of VUSports.com, sharing some Villanova basketball NBA draft history and a preview of the 2018 NBA draft, which could be a historic one for the Cats. Of the 55 Villanova Wildcats selected in the NBA draft over the years, 14 of those players have been chosen among the top 20 picks of the draft. Let's take a look at some of the Cats that have been chosen in the top 20 picks of the draft. The highest any former Wildcat has been selected is number 3 overall, and that was Naismith Hall of Famer Paul Arizin. He went on to win an NBA championship in 1956 with the Philadelphia Warriors, be named All-NBA First Team 3 times, and an NBA All-Star 10 times. Pitchin' Paul was the NBA All-Star Game MVP in '52 and averaged over 20 points per game for 9 straight seasons. Jim Washington was chosen with the 5th pick in the 1965 draft and went on to average 10.6 points per game and 8.6 rebounds per game over an 11-year NBA career. Tom Hoover played at Villanova during the 60-61 season and went on to be selected 6th in the NBA draft in 1963. Hoover played 2 NBA seasons with the Knicks, an additional season with St. Louis, and later in the ABA. Tim Thomas was chosen 7th in the 1997 NBA draft and went on to play for 7 different teams in 13 seasons in the NBA, averaging 11.5 points per game and making a boatload of cash. Villanova All-American Randy Foye was also chosen 7th in the draft. The 2006 draftee played 11 NBA seasons for 7 different teams and averaged 10.3 points per game. Villanova All-American Kerry Kittles was taken by New Jersey with the 8th pick in the 1996 NBA draft. Kittles went on to play 8 NBA seasons, mostly with the Nets. He averaged 14.1 points per game in a career shortened by knee injuries. With the 10th pick in the 1985 NBA draft, NCAA Tournament MOP, Ed Pinckney was drafted by the Phoenix Suns. Easy Ed went on to play 12 NBA seasons, half of which were as a Boston Celtic. In 1962, Hubie White was chosen 14th by the Warriors. White played 2 NBA seasons and later 2 ABA seasons. Chris Ford was drafted 17th by Detroit in 1972, but is best known for his years with the Celtics. Ford played 10 NBA seasons, scored the first 3-point basket in NBA history, and won a championship with the '81 Celtics. Michael Bradley played 1 season at Villanova before being selected by the Toronto Raptors with the 17th pick of the 2001 NBA draft. He played across 5 NBA seasons for 5 different franchises. In the 1986 draft, Harold Presley was picked 17th by the Sacramento Kings. He played 4 seasons with the Kings, averaging 9 points per game. He shot 40.3% from three-point range and scored 12.3 points per game in the 1988-89 season. The great Wally Jones was selected with the 18th pick in the 1964 draft by Detroit. He played 10 NBA seasons, averaging 10.1 points per game, and helped lead the 1967 Philadelphia 76ers to an NBA championship. In 1955, Bob Schaefer was chosen by the Philadelphia Warriors with the 19th pick and went on to play for 3 teams over a 3-season NBA career. In 1966, it was Bill Melchione being selected with the 19th pick of the draft by the 76ers. Melchione played 2 seasons with the Sixers and then made his mark in the ABA, averaging 12.1 points and 6.1 assists per game over 7 seasons. Melchione played in 3 ABA All-Star games, was a member of the '76 ABA Championship Nets team, and had his number 25 jersey retired by the Nets. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, Nova Nation will learn if Mikal Bridges, Dante DiVincenzo, Jalen Brunson, and/or Omari Spellman will join the list of NBA drafted Wildcats. Both Mikal Bridges and Dante DiVincenzo have been announced as green room attendees, indicating that there is a distinct possibility that they will be picked relatively early in the proceedings. Various mock draft and NBA scouts project both Brunson and Spellman as potential first-round picks. The Cats have never had 4 players chosen in the same NBA draft, and only once, that being in 1997, as Villanova had 3 players chosen in the same season. Stay tuned to VUSports.com, birthplace of Nova Nation.